call this piece Deliberate Liberation. When I think about liberation, I think about Palestine. Deliberate bombing that continues to crush lives. The land, olive trees, animals, and people alike. No matter how imperial hands try to bury them alive, the people of Palestine rise back up to the sky. When I think about liberation, I think about the Montagnards, deliberate conquest of the central highlands of Vietnam that pushed out the native stewards to the mountains that were never to be anybody's reward. No matter how my own people tried to downplay their part in ethnic cleansing the Jarai, Raid, Coho, Manong, Sting, and Banar, alongside indigenous peoples everywhere, are and will be there to write their histories forward. When I think about liberation, I think about my community of care workers whose labor fuels an economy that often denies them dignity. Deliberate marketization of children, elders, folks with disabilities. No matter how capitalist institutions try to give single narratives of what is deemed worthy, care and love are what we need for eternity. When I think about liberation, I think about my grandparents, from whom descend generations after generations of border crossers, escapers, immigrants, but also those who have chosen to stay near their ancestors' flesh and bone. Deliberate politics that build a brick wall between siblings who used to be each other's all. No matter how borders are drawn to divide and appall, home is where we may leave without a fear that it will be gone. When I think about liberation, I think about myself. A deliberate assimilation to fit well into a society where you fare well and letting your inner child wills. No matter how all the part in me might be told to give up the will. In community, in majority of the collective, I sustain the pride of being me. My name, never to be misspelled. Stories, never not relevant to tell. Woo-hoo! Deliberate liberation is not the Statue of Liberty that was passed on from one colonizer to the other as a monument of enlightenment. Deliberate liberation is to breathe with resistance, to deliberate bombing, conquest, marketization, politics, and assimilation that split up the once harmonious coexistence into the oppressed and their oppressor who, not to our imagination, has successfully failed to attain deliberate liberation, the power to lighten not my, not your, not their, but our collective pain. Thank you.